Joined by Governor Tim Pawlenty, who served as governor of Minnesota from 2003 to 2003 and was also a 2012 Republican presidential candidate. Gov, thanks for being with us this morning, as always. For Minnesota, you're used to frigid winter weather. Iowans know it well, too. But let's be real. I mean, weather can change the game. Do you think it impacts voter turnout tonight?
Well, it'll impact it some. Midwesterners and Iowans are hardy folks, and so they've got the gear, they've got the clothes, and I think it will diminish it some. But I think the more interesting question is, will it diminish it proportionately in terms of the level of support? And so as people have talked about the crosstabs and which subgroup of people are less likely to come out in the cold, that's hard to discern. But with Trump's commanding lead, it looks like he is going to win regardless. And the more interesting question is going to be who comes in the quote unquote surprising second place.
Yeah, and we all have all of our eyes on that. And as we all know, success in Iowa tonight doesn't often lead to the Republican nomination, let alone the White House. In fact, since 1976, only 4 Iowa caucus winners have gone on to win the Republican nomination. George W. Bush is the only Republican to win both Iowa and the general election in that time. So if that's the case, why do we pay so much attention and put so much stock in this particular contest when it rarely seems to line up with how the rest of the country feels?
That's a great question, Markie. And I think even more to your point, there's approaching 6 million people, over 5 million people in Iowa, and only a few 100,000 even show up for these caucuses. So is it even representative of Iowa, much less the rest of the nation? And it's, as you noted, not a good predictor of the ultimate winner of the presidential election. So I do think the system would benefit, we'd all benefit from this being more open earlier rather than putting so much weight and so much attention just on one place for the reasons you noted.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think, I'm also curious tonight, just back to the weather momentarily, who do you think has the base that's most motivated to show up? My first thought is, you think about how loyal Trump's base is, but then at the same time, he's so far ahead of the pack. Do you think that results in a lot of people saying, you know what, my individual vote's not going to count. I'm going to stay in. He's got this. I mean, who's going to show up tonight?
Point. Yeah, great point. Agree on all of that. His supporters are the most passionate and therefore most likely to do something extra, in this case, show up in the cold. But also his voters skew a little older. So if you're a little more disabled, a little more frail, or a little more worried about icy conditions, perhaps that marginally affects Trump. But I think fundamentally it doesn't change the outcome for him. I think the more interesting question in that regard will be relative to DeSantis and Nikki Haley. And that's hard to tell which of those supporters are more, quote unquote, passionate. And the Des Moines Register poll yesterday had Nikki coming into second place. And if that holds up, and it holds up by a significant margin, it may spell the end of Governor DeSantis's campaign.
Yeah. What are your expectations for tonight? I mean, any major surprises here, or do you think it all kind of shakes out as these polls that you're bringing up have kind of predicted?
Well, as you noted, Iowa not only doesn't predict the winner very well, it also delivers surprises. I don't think the surprise is going to be at the first place here, but I think everybody's sort of now expecting Nikki Haley to come in second place. If for some reason DeSantis were to defy the recent polls and come in second, that would be an interesting development. I don't necessarily predict that, but that would be the kind of thing that people would say, we didn't see that coming, at least based on the most recent polling.
Mm-hmm. And also, finally, Governor, we're seeing a lot of 11th hour endorsements coming down for these candidates. We saw Rubio. We've seen Doug Burgum both come out in their support for President Trump. You've yet to announce who you're supporting in the race. I ask you this every time. Care to make any news on Morning in America today?
Well, that may come soon, but I haven't endorsed anybody yet. Plus, I want to be a honest broker and commentator when I'm on your show, Markie. So thank you for having me on this morning.
Yeah, of course. Welcome as always. And those doors open tonight at 6 o'clock. Caucuses start at 7. Former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty, thank you as always. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.